She's outside somewhere or other. Anyway, I'll try to think of her name as well. I'm friends with her on Facebook and her name starts with E.
Good start.
It is a start. Okay. When did you see your chiro last? Bit
Last
one.
week.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Someone cracked her back in class.
Because my neck goes out really easily because I sleep on my belly.
Yep. Okay, so yours more out on the left. So that's perfect, but here it's a centimetre short, which means you don't have that back stability. So as you're moving your leg, you know, that's twisting.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of rollerblading and dancing, I just don't now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. And breathe in and out.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Is that that's not my atlas.
Yeah, but it's all throwing the whole lot out.
Mm.
Breathe in and out. Your I wonder if your tailbone's pulling you out on this side.
Oh,
Breathe
it
in.
does.
Yeah, right, and out.
It's because I've got no arse anymore. I stopped dancing and my arse went, see you friggin' later. And now if I sit down, my bones touch everywhere.
That's
Being
better.
an old lady sucks.
And hold up for me. And hold. And hold. Good. Okay, so in relation to people driving you nuts. Hold up nice and strong.
It's been getting worse lately.
Yeah.
Extra pissed off at people.
Yeah, it's like the nervous system just loses its ability to cope.
But I don't think I've got any vitamin B in me either.
And hold. Are you both vegetarian?
Yeah,
She's been vegetarian for 40 years.
Yeah, right.
no bad one, obviously.
Stress and stress hormones. Hold. You tried.
Did.
There was some energy there. Stress and stress hormones. And hold. So you're not a pain girl?
No, don't get
No.
anything.
Okay. So in relation to, let's just ask in relation to fear of getting older.
Ah,
Hold up nice and strong.
Gone.
Yeah.
well the fun zone's completely crapped out.
Fear of getting older. And hold. Good. Okay, any and all immune system issues. And hold. Okay. Any and all immune system issues. And hold. Okay. Take your tailbone. Let's see this side. And hold. Who'd you learn your NOT through?
Peter Collins.
Yeah, right, cool. He also has really big hands.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I remember when he did, because I met him about 20 years ago, and I just remember when he was doing this particular move, and his hands are so big that it just feels really relaxing and...
I couldn't get this move because when we practiced on each other, we only had our practice people, so if it wasn't done right, it didn't stick with me.
Yeah, right. No, that makes sense. Hold. Yeah, so it's all about stretching the tailbone, you
Yeah.
know, away from the dura.
Yeah.
So, you know, because I've had lots of NOT over the years where people just, they're not really
Yeah.
stretching it, and if they're not stretching it, it's not the correction. So this is just stretching, attaching to the sphenoid. Eyes open, eyes closed, it start goes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it start goes open. And hold. Same with the jaw. And hold. Okay, not showing up here. That's fine. and hold, that's good. Cardiac hold, that's good. Scully on the right. Oh, I didn't recheck your foot that was out. It's all good. Hold. You know when we had your first face down and checked? Yeah. Okay. Ah, pelvis. So what's your bladder? Okay. So feet, knees together, lift up, hold there, don't let me pull down and out. Yeah, right.
That's the sphincters, isn't it?
Yes. Hold, I'm going down and out. Okay. And a little tiny muscle that connects the pelvis at the bottom.
Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. That's my kidneys.
Your kidneys often
Crikey,
scream
mate.
at home. Did you put your kidneys on the list?
They are now.
They're just up from the bladder.
And again, hold. And hold. Good.
Is it
And
really-
also, just relax. Hold out. Don't let me pull in. No. Hold out. Don't let me push in. No. So that's the cubicoxygis muscle.
Is this actually mine?
Ah.
Belongs to Pearl.
You sure?
Yeah. My bladder pops out anyway, but
You don't need to get attached to your students now.
And again, hold out. Hold out. Good. And hold. Okay. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. And hold. Beautiful. And leave little eyes. And hold. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's dark, eyes open. 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 And hold. Good. Cardiac and hold. No. Okay, turning over. Yeah, when we were learning LEAP, our teacher wouldn't actually demonstrate it on anyone.
how do you know, unless you know how it feels, have you got that Reiki move under here?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who knows how to do that move? To hold and put the spine back in by just holding onto the under.
Oh, no. Oh, well, I suppose that's similar to what Guy Bennett does with the cranial kinesiology, but I do it a different way. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. So head injuries, whiplashes, cranial injuries?
Other than your
Well, I
driving.
nearly
What
slipped
do you
in.
think?
I was chucking them. I nearly killed myself on my front porch the other day.
Oh, excellent.
It's not a front porch, it's pieces
Well.
of wood. Don't even,
It's true. Hold up for me.
They're not even stuck together, you walk on it, it just flies up on the other end.
Hold up. Hold up for me.
Death
See,
trap so
Oh,
no
no.
one comes to visit. 'Cause you can't get to a house.
I don't even have a him.
Hold up.
Come on.
Hold up.
Chinese ladies always going, your stomach is small this time. Help yourself.
Someone said on a video this morning, "You're talking about meridians like they're real. You should be in jail." And I went,
I love
Interesting.
reading the comments on
Oh,
videos,
man.
it's so stupid.
Some people are very stupid. I take out the rudest ones, but anyone who just disagrees, I think, oh well, it's okay for people to disagree.
It's entertaining to read the stupidity.
Well, anybody that doesn't think they're real, Chinese medicine, they've been doing it for 5,000 years.
Yes. up and head up again. Don't overpush down. It's like stacking, you know, there's just no denying stacking.
I do not stack enough after watching you.
No,
Oh.
she stacks piss all compared to you.
I am a multi-stacker.
I think that's a great idea.
And do you know that little spot over there, the CRM, circuit retaining mode?
No.
It changed my life. So
I
22 years ago, it's in one of my videos. I think it's in a video on stacking. Oh, I think it is. Anyway, whatever. But when it was shown to us, it was at a course on, I don't know what it was on, but the chick Lynn McCall, she showed us the difference between without the amount of energy that shifts between just individually, you know, stacking information like that compared to putting this, so you have to turn it on. So you press the little point, it's only over the right shoulder, and then you turn it on with your usual. So now that's turned on. Now anything you say is all stored like a video recorder, and then you turn it off. Which is why you'll often see me in the video, I go like this. Meanwhile, I'm still doing, you know, chakras, but I'm storing stuff with that, and then, you know, I switch it off and then I can go do my other stuff. But as soon as someone tells me something pertinent, I'm up here. You know, it looks like I'm just being supportive, but that's a really cool point to know.
She keeps her mouth open when she's stacking information.
Dance of the demented goldfish.
It's very accurate.
That's how they teach it in Melbourne particularly. They love it that way in Melbourne. Oh, but you don't need to when you're...
You know, there's a stacking, you can stack it into the
I say that lovingly, by the way.
It's okay. Just get used to doing what you do until someone gives you something better.
Yeah.
And then you,
Yeah, so I'm opening my mouth, but I keep my mouth shut.
mm,
So it's still open, so I'm still activating the spindle cells. Hold down for me.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, down.
What am I doing?
Hold down
Okay.
and head up again. That's funny. Hold up. A few years
Oh
ago.
God, I'm deaf now. Put on the list.
About, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, Wynnum was getting a bad reputation for people wearing hoodies, and you weren't allowed to wear a hoodie into any shops locally. They made a local rule, which is just funny.
No, seriously, they should.
I like hoodies.
So in relation to the whiplash, there's escape submission freeze energy with amygdala, wanting to run away. I mean, I just amygdalarise because it's quick and easy. It only takes 10, 15 seconds, it pulses, and then I move on, so at least you've got a little bit of emotional, you know, connection. Right hand on the right jaw for me, and lift your head up. Hold up nice and strong, hold. Yeah, okay. So no surprise, stress is throwing you into a bit of a cranial injury, which isn't going to help your brain think logically clearly.
Because people have been doing my head in.
This is the last
That's
6 months it's gotten like progressively worse.
Yeah, okay.
And snaps at waiters and shit now.
Yeah, right.
Over beetroot.
Well, we
You
work
feel that little guy.
in an unusual, where we work, no one gets paid unless we get clients. And that was working very, very well until people got under my skin and started pointing it out. Then I started to get nitpicky
Yeah, right.
and it's almost like being backstabbed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's also very paranoid that someone's backstabbing her when like they're probably not.
Guilty, guilty.
That's probably paranoid.
We can be energetically backstabbed as well, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Escape submission freeze. Okay. Let's go into the survival stuff. Let's check your adrenals. Hold it nice and strong. Yeah. Hold it nice and strong. Uh-huh. Hold up. Your jacket looks perfect against that wall, just. Hold.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect clash. Hold. Yeah. So you've got survival switching, deep survival and hidden deep survival running. No wonder you feel like a bit of a
I'm all
mess.
spleeny, see.
Okay. So where's this energy stored? HMC, MMC, PDSS? Yep, PDSS. So your senses are overloaded, so you know how you can't you know, do more than one thing at a time.
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
Reverse,
Spell your
reverse.
name backwards.
Fuck off, which way?
Who am I?
That's hilarious. Just see the shutdown there.
I wouldn't do that to you.
That was good.
It's probably not effective.
Okay, cerebellar vermis. So your brain isn't able to modulate your emotional gear at the moment, so it just happens too quickly and your brain isn't keeping up with what's going on. There's that movie with Meg Ryan where she has to fly to France, forget Paris. Forget Paris? No, I don't know what it's called. Maybe, anyway, whatever it's called. Anyway, so she has to fly to Paris, and of course by that stage her boyfriend's, doing it with the some French chicky babe. Anyway, she's sort of talking to him and she goes, I think the correct emotion should go with the correct, body parts. Rah, 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 I can't pretend to be happy when I'm feeling sad. And I always think of, when this part of the brain shows up, I always think of that little bit. I think it's true. Sometimes the brain just can't modulate emotional gear. And anger's the easy thing, of course, when we're feeling scared or fearful or backstabbed. Yeah, right, anterior cingulate gyrus.
The thing is, I enjoy it after a while, but
Hold out.
She enjoys to yell at people.
because I'm so fucking nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That eventually someone has to cop the smack it.
Yeah. Feels good afterwards?
Her and I, we had some beauties at our school.
Oh yeah, at the school, gotta pretend she's a good parent, so when I get in trouble we have it out in the middle of the office screaming at each other. Good times.
She thinks I think a good parent. She cries.
Yeah, I gotta pull on the waterworks so they think that, I've learnt my lesson, but really
That's how she's no good at acting. She's fucking.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Hey, this principal's terrified of her because she let him have it one day. Didn't even.
I'd love to do that.
She didn't
Yeah,
even
for
mean
me.
to do it.
That's the orbitofrontal cortex. So that's the love 'em, hate 'em conflict, But the one just before that was the anterior cingulate gyrus, so your brain feeling like you have to be perfect all the time. I assume you've lived your life trying to be nice and good and perfect all the time, and now it's you're over it.
Yeah, it gets stuck on
Yeah, right.
Because she doesn't have their feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's linked in with an old pain and punishment circuit.
just emulating my parent.
Yeah, right.
Until one of them dies. You're free.
You wonder why your sisters think you hate your parents.
Anti-RAS. Yeah, okay. So body's not only running on adrenaline for the tiger in the room, but it's also the family of tigers around the corner. Noradrenaline. Ah, okay. Just going straight into switching down your serotonin, so it's hard to stay calm and relaxed.
Yeah.
Which of course your nervous system's doing deliberately, so you can stand up for yourself when you need to.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to do that.
Has there been a trigger that's sort of... Because with some people there is, it's sort of like it just hits that spot where you go, nope, no more.
She's a Virgo, so she takes it and takes it and takes it, and then one thing and she's like, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just drop that straw on the ground.
yeah,
It's just
And they
leave that cup on the bench and you know what, you're dead.
yeah,
plus I just cut people off too.
yeah.
And the guy said to me, you'll have to talk me soon. I went, you'd be
No.
surprised. I'm a Virgo. You don't exist in my world anymore. Even though I work at your building. So heartless bitch psycho. Fantastic.
That's funny, you've got the trio of coffee going on, haha. So the noradrenaline, which is like a single shot. You've
Yeah.
got the adrenaline, which is like a double shot, but you've also got acetylcholine, which is like a triple shot of coffee.
Ooh.
So, it's like your nervous system's just primed all the time to be ready. And this one's also creating that vigilance in your nervous system.
Well, this is the first year I've done without a partner.
Yeah.
Financially just on my own.
Is that why it's bringing up stuff at work, maybe?
Yeah, I've never been fond of when people fuck around with makeup.
Yeah, right.
I don't care if you're married to me or whatever,
Yeah.
but the moment someone steps in, and I've always had to step back in relationships, where they go, oh, you know, you're so talented and stuff, but you're like, we don't want to bring in the bread and butter to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this has been my first 9 months of just doing, having money doing what I do.
Yeah, right.
So when people play around with that, it's like sexually.
Hold up.
Oh, fudge. What are my arms?
Where are my arms?
She's like you, third stage chronic fatigue of the base chakra.
Oh, I've been hammered the last few weeks.
Ah.
Lung, small intestine. Okay, so we need to use tuning forks.
Oh. I like those.
So lungs, about grief, guilt, regret. Small intestines, that imbalance between love, joy, hate. No, Silver Princess is a flower essence. That's about finding your true path, moving forward, you know.
Yeah.
Moving
Owning,
to Australia.
yeah. So it's for those, yeah, okay, so.
Ow.
And maybe because it's been so important this year to get your, you know,
I've always
career and
wanted-
energy and everything up and running.
I've always wanted to be self-sufficient, ever since I was, you know, a teenager.
Yeah.
Maybe all my life. Just be self-sufficient.
Yep.
The more you have to try, the less it happens.
Yeah.
What you resist will persist.
Yeah. So the positive out of these two, because it's about aimlessness, despondency, emotional flatness. And sometimes anger's great because it gets you out of the crud.
Momentum.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
Yeah.
there's something good and energetic about anger. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively attune to my life's purpose, act with motivation and direction, and express my love fully and freely. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly and supportively attune to my life's purpose, act with motivation and direction, and express my love fully and freely. Aha. Excellent.
I'm a complete mess.
No, that went from third stage stress to good. It locked and unlocked the way it should. Okay, beautiful. What's next? Okay, so let's check your immune system. And hold up. So by the way, what I stack in as soon as someone's on the table all the time is minus all your supplements, minus any medication. So I always do that, which means that, you know, like if
Flat
things for
balance.
the immune system sort of, and you're thinking, oh, but I'm taking stuff for that, it's because we've taken them out of the equation. So it means that we're actually asking your cellular body without all your supplements. So without your supplements, your immune system isn't going that well.
No,
That makes sense?
I don't have that many supplements.
Yeah.
I'm a bad vegetarian.
Because there might be something mast cell going on with you as well, you know, between that little itchy spot on the back. Itching's like a classic mast cell response.
Yeah. I think it's been going on all year. I don't think I didn't have it before.
Yeah.
And saying that, I've used one more casino as like a carrot. I will literally leave the house just to get one. We live in the country. I will drive.
She would drive all the way to
I will
town
drive. Just
for a
to get-
coffee, and then get home, and then proceed to drive to get another coffee.
How far are we talking?
Oh, you know, I'll go 7 kilometres. then 7 o'clock. I'll drive 14 kilometres all total.
Okay.
Unless she goes to Tiamutu, and then it's further.
But then if my adrenals is that shot, that's what I've had to kick-start myself to do even housework.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
She does. She gets up and then she has breakfast, then she gets coffee, and then she's like, right, I can do stuff.
Yeah.
Agitated old lady with a coffee.
Okay, so in relation to the large intestinal sclerosis. Feel it nice and strong. No. Knows not what to do.
I didn't want to apply it with stuff for the rest of my life. And that's
Yeah.
and they kept saying, oh, it's an autoimmune disease. That's what they tell you first up. Then
Yeah.
the piece of paper goes,
Well, sclerosis
They-
of lots of types are, but really, it's
they have no idea what it is.
I was gonna say.
So why was I going to slide myself with the stuff for the rest of
Yes.
my life just to
Mhm.
please them?
Yeah.
Just enough to.
Exactly.
Eventually, there will be guests.
No, there won't be.
Oh yes, there will.
Because we were going to live in a tiny house, and that's not happening.
So you're building at the moment.
Oh, we had the shell done, everything's done. We're up to our
Wiring and plumbing.
thank you. That was
Is this one of these cute as a button tiny houses you
no, it's
see
the
around?
largest
no,
the
it's
place?
legal
the largest
limit.
one you could get. You can't have a swing with a teenager.
Oh.
And we're like right across from each other, and there's like no doors. It's just 2 platforms, so she's not allowed guests.
We have mezzanines, but there's no money to do it. I'm spending tiny house money as we speak. I was going, fuck it.
It's alright, we're going to win lotto.
Okay. That's listeria.
That has to be the emotional component.
Body knows what it is, but there's still pathology in the body in relation to it.
What I realised that this, because this will start with one of the girls now, I have a lot of being Reiki shepherd, and she come with paper thin, come except from husband, yada yada yada. And then mine turned up, and then all of a sudden all the women in the group just fucking started up. It was massive. And then the stuff that women don't talk about.
There was like a full 45 minutes where there was only women in the room, and there was just
Designing vaginas, who had operations, who had this, oh my god, it's been immense.
it's
That's
really
the thing.
weird.
Mothers will never, they would never talk about this shit.
Yeah, and how's anyone ever supposed to know what to do about anything when people don't talk about stuff? You know, it's. Let's make sure your thymus is talking to your immune system. No.
Do you even have arms, woman? Jesus.
I don't. I have as many as you do, octopus. There's a good 10 years of stuff here, okay?
Mm.
10. You're older than 10. Oh, I still have chocolate.
Don't say chocolate.
I still have half a block in my bag.
You've got 4 days, sweetie.
I also have half a block of chocolate.
What are you girls up to for the weekend? Oh, what's today? Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
For the weekend,
God,
says
it's like,
me.
Is it Friday already? I was gonna cry.
That's funny.
I have no idea. Oh wait, we're going to Dream World on Wednesday.
Nice.
I'm gonna make her come on the Tarantino with me.
I might take going to South Bank,
Nice.
stick around the town.
Yeah.
We're going to see this tomorrow at 3.
Yeah.
Then it's full on Tower of Terror. Job.
Yeah.
Better wear a diaper just in case you wet yourself.
Oh no, not now.
I think there was like 2 years ago, And like I would make her laugh so hard that she would weird as hell. She'd like run to the toilet. That was pretty fun. Good times.
Other little things.
As long as it's not the other end of.
Dribbling.
No, that's good. Okay, let's go to your conscious brain.
That's hilarious.
You're right.
Hold out.
Oh, I'm surprised you've got one.
Corpus callosum, let's check trust and trust issues. Hold out, nice and strong. Oi.
Is it the same as spiritual spiritual integration? So Peter
Oh,
has
yeah,
one.
Peter, yeah.
I've looked at his, and it doesn't look the same how we do it,
Yeah, I haven't done that course.
but it's we're doing similar anyway.
Yeah. Trust, either. Trust issues switch off your pleasure reward centers or they activate your fear, threat, dangers.
What else are they going to do?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, they can do all sorts of other stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Trust and trust issues. And hold. Beautiful. Let's check frontal cortex. And hold. Oi!